Giants, despite all their injuries this year, still managing to get runs up on the scoreboard. They are 5th in the majors, scoring 4. That's out of play. Diamondbacks put the overshift
himself. He stays so focused on the next pitch. Doesn't worry about what happened on the pitch before or what's going to happen on a pitch.
And how about that for a start? A change.
His average in the month is 100 points higher than his season average.
393 in July for Slater. He's getting on base this month at about a 480 clip. Funny thing about his big month of July, Austin Slater, it comes right out. Funny how that seems to go.
Baseball. And then you come back in the month of July and just catch fire.
Well, he's the guy that's been sort of driving the bus for the Giants offense. They did come off a tough weekend at Dodger Stadium, lost all.
To look at that bullpen in the Dodger series for the Giants.
Well, he really tied Slater up that time. A sinker in. Rojas cleans it up, and there were 2 that's from the skipper. They come in 1 game over 500. Well, Wilmer's 3rd season in San Francisco. Middle infield tomorrow. Both guys on the injured list right now. Crawford was taking batting practice here earlier today. Popped it up. And Geraldo Perdomo. Just off the corner for Nick Lentz. Belted for the year. Belt was 1 for 13 in that series.
I mentioned Brandon Belt, one of the few recognized. Offered at short, Tommy La Stella at second, and Brandon Belt at first. The Giants have had those guys together only 3 games.
1 ball and 2 strikes on the Giants first baseman. Right there, ring him up and sit him down. Merrill gets his
looking for.
Big Darren Ruff is the DH. 225 and 11 homers. He's been on a home run tear lately. Ruff has hit home runs in. He homered off Clayton Kershaw at Dodger Stadium yesterday. Got the cutter by him, and it's 0-2 this month. Right on the corner. Look at that. You talk about painting the black.
Brent Brady.
Geraldo Perdomo.
We'll put him up there too.
I'm confused. 3 outs on 8 pitches for Merrill. He is in control. Leads off the 3rd against Merrill Kelly. Merrill Kelly had a 12-pitch 1-2-3 first, coming off an 8-pitch 1-2-3 second. So far, Merrill has punched out 3 of the first 6.
Off the body sinker here. Didn't quite get back to the corner.
Yastrzemski on the bench to start this one. He collided with an outfield wall over the weekend, so he's a little beat up. 5. Which, if you look at the autographs.
Wow.
So that might get interesting. Alec Thomas instead just gliding back there. 7 up, 7 down. Might be, right?
Jack Moore 22 also.
Just off the corner with a cutter to David Villar, the 3rd baseman. Goria just made his 3rd trip to the injured list this year, this time with a right hamstring strain, so he's a little frustrated. Right to Geraldo Perdomo. It's one of those games. They have no Longoria. They have no Crawford. They have no Crawford, who took batting practice today and should be activated by tomorrow. But the Casale injury is what got Joey Bart back up for the minor leagues, like you were talking than before.
Yeah, Bart's a guy. I'm sure the Giants just wished that he.
The 18 draft out of Georgia Tech. Just off the edge with that sinker. It's 2-2. Yeah, Bart, since he's been back up 15 games. Right by him with a fastball. Merrill Kelly. Perfect through 3s. Punched out 4. He's got 9 outs on just 33 pitches to this point, 21 for strikes, and he's ahead of Peterson, 0-1.
Changeup.
He struck out Peterson to lead off the ball game. Merrill has punched out 4 so far. Fastball's a strike at it. 1-2. Locked him up. 5.
You give a target and he hits the target.
Austin Slater grounded out his first time. That's holding San Francisco to 2 runs on just 2 hits in 6 1/3. His next start came at the Giants. San Diego was last time out. Now he faces the Giants again. Boy, that ain't fair right there.
I mean, you work hard.
Merrill in that win last Sunday at San Diego. Right field for Varsho. And while we have a moment, as Todd mentioned in the pregame show, Torey Lovullo's level of concern, he said, was minimal with Merrill facing. He's kind of beyond that at this point in his career. Makes adjustments, reads hitters. Merrill Kelly is on this one and fires a strike to Walker. 4 perfect innings for Merrill.
And Cooperstown is one of the best in his craft, but congratulations to the class of 2022.
Yeah, I would say the same thing for the great.
Coming to the ballpark every day. I mean, like a kid would enjoy coming to the ballpark every day.
Yeah, you walk into a ball, and I've done this a lot of times. You walk into any ballpark with high in the air, right field for Varsho. And there's.
I'll start at the end.
He'll work something out for you. Darren Ruff struck out looking his first time.
Signing autographs at every ballpark he goes to reminds me of working with Harry Carey in Chicago.
Oh. Well, Harry's got the statue out across from Murphy's at Wrigley. 1-2 on Darren Ruff. Oh. Nick Lentz said no.
Wanted it.
2-2. Went to the changeup.
I guess the concerns about Merrill Kelly having
Stacked against him. Not so much. To this point tonight. Just a little off the edge for Nick. Only been a well-called game by Nick Lentz, but some of those borderline pitches have not gone Merrill's way. We'll have to do it one more time. In June and July to this point, he's gone 6-2. Remember, there were some mechanical issues affecting his command back in May. There were some concerns about possibly tip.
Sinker.
Right to Rojas. Merrill Kelly. Pinpoint command. We could tell Marte and Christian Walker in that bottom of the fifth had a late threat in the 8th inning. Marte and Walker, a couple of quick outs.
Yeah, bases loaded with nobody out.
That's a fair ball, and that'll break up the perfect game. Gonzalez sneaks one over the bag, almost trips up first to second. And he's. That's working about as well as the TV remote in the Brenly household. David Villar. Perdomo backhands it, plants and throws.
Oh yeah.
What a scoop by Christian. Bat for Bart.
Yeah, Giants do this more than any other team in the major leagues. Try to get
need is a goon line. Let's kill some penalties. Rojas top shelf, and they double off Gonzalez. Oh, that's the penalty. Just a moment ago. Josh stole first base and second base in the first after a leadoff single didn't go, says Lance Barksdale. And so Rojas 4 is the club record. Cheered by Tony Womack and Mark Reynolds. Peterson has been up on against the left-hand batter. And has pitched into the 7th inning in more than half those starts. And he's back even on Peterson 2-2. Peterson shows bunt with 2 strikes, and he's going to get himself a Rojas special. The 2 strike. Merrill Kelly comes belt high. Slater is always. It's one of those you read and go, wait, that can't be right. Yes. And then, no, yeah, it is. Well, Merrill Kelly has the answer. It's a changeup, and Slater is 0 for 3. Wilmer Flores 0 for 2. That's 7 strikeouts so far for Merrill Kelly. He has not walked a batter. Popped straight up. Rojas calling for it. And Merrill said if you're going deep into the spots at will.
I mentioned my old teammate Mike Krukow earlier in the ball game, and Kruk used to say hit
first 2-0 on Brandon Belt. Belt has not had a great start to the second. Strikes. Oh, Belt gets into one, hits it deep to right center. Alec Thomas. Boy. Not. And Darren Ruff leads off the Giants' 8th. Merrill Kelly has never had a complete game in the major. Ruff has struck out twice so far, 0 for 2. Got to be careful here against Clayton Kershaw. That one's going to stay in the yard. Uh-oh, Rexy, I don't think this one's got the distance. That's one out as we get this.
Merrill Kelly deal.
Your call is very important to us. Thairo Estrada, the shortstop, 0 for 2. May the 6th, 106. Have a cortisone shot. He's eligible to return tomorrow. Boy, the way Merrill. Line to left field. McCarthy's there. Healer. A bunt single with 2 strikes to lead off the 7th. And that has been it. There's a curveball to steal strike 1. Didn't go, says Lance Barksdale. The benefit of the doubt, at least. Trying another bunt hit. Merrill's on it, can't pick it up. Well, the Giants have 3 hits in the.
It's the quick feet.